Hello there friends, Steve here. I thought I'd make this little video to draw your attention to two of my main inspirations, my biggest inspirations. And the first one, I'll leave links in the description box below, but the first person is Ayn Rand. Ayn Rand, she's an author. Many of you know Ayn Rand. She wrote The Fountainhead, the novel, and Atlas Shrugged. And she also wrote a lot of books about philosophy, objectivism, the virtues of selfishness. A massive inspiration to me, especially in the way of the idea of how to serve the greater good. You know, her philosophy is that no man or woman, no man should sacrifice themselves for the greater good. Now, when she explained, when I looked into the virtues of selfishness and what it really meant, it meant that I could serve the greater good in my way, in my art, in my type, in my self-determination. I don't need somebody else to tell me how to serve the greater good. So Ayn Rand is a great inspiration, and that's what gave me a lot of reason. She talks a lot about reason. That's what I got as a reason for making this channel and talking about these concepts. Last year, my biggest inspiration is Christina Hayes. She's a lecturer at Yale University. There's videos online. She still does lecturing, and she's an author. Writes books about law and biblical studies. But she studies the Bible as a literal work, as a literal narrative with literal characters that are devices that, you know, and the cultural aspects of the Bible rather than the theological aspects. And so Christine Hayes has a very objective approach, a very logical approach, and and I find it very inspirational because she's passionate about what she's speaking about. She's passionate about the subject. She speaks Hebrew, I think. She reads she's involved in that culture and gets a deeper understanding. And to listen to her speak about the Bible and law and these aspects in her research is just so inspiring. Now watch a video. She begins like very timid, like all of us, I guess. Begins very, but then when she gets into her flow, you can see that she's just so passionate about it, and that she's not there just to try and get you to think a different way. She's just there sharing what she's passionate about. I think her latest book, which I'm not sure if it's on the market yet, but her latest book is, I think it's called What's So Divine About Law? And it deals with the aspect of what is law and what is divinity, you know. And this from an aspect of Aristotle and Plato and how governments were built and how Christianity came about and a lot of these different things, but in regards to law and the culture that it's in. But I really recommend check out Christina Hayes, especially if you're interested in law and rights and, you know, legal things, authority, politics, all that kind of thing. There's a lot of wisdom in there to be found, a lot of inspiration, so I can only recommend that. Watch some, I'll leave some interesting links below. Thanks for watching this. I hope you give a little bit of time to Christina Hayes. She's brilliant. Alright then, see you later, cheerio.